Hello. Farting etiquette. How to pass gas with class. These oxymorons aren't meant to suggest that honking your hiney horn is ever sophisticated, but attempts can be made to minimize the evilness. One is able to fart like a gentleman. The stench of one's anal explosion could fall anywhere on the spectrum from not at all to able to melt the boogers in a bystander's nostrils into snot. One is never able to be 100% certain where on the spectrum the rectal eruption will fall until it is too late. So I recommend releasing anywhere from 10 to 15% of the total mass of the fart every 5 minutes until empty. Don't expel the emissions too closely together or they will compound until the odor is noticeable. A gentleman understands the difference between concealing and camouflaging. Concealing is completely hiding the blowing on the butt bugle, while camouflaging is causing the reverberation to fit in with the atmosphere. Both of these require radio assistance. Concealment requires loud music to completely cover the volume of the tooting of the Tookus trumpet. This can cause damage to one's hearing, especially with grain food farts, the loud ones. For these farts, I'd suggest camouflage. Camouflaging is scientific and it requires a music mind, or perhaps big band experience. Experience is the key here. Remember what you ate for breakfast. Ask yourself, usually after I eat that, how high on the volume scale on the dial of my radio do my farts rank? My radio's volume goes from 1 to 12, and my breakfast cereal farts, because it's a carby grain food, usually rate about 9. So I put my radio's volume on 9 and I let out the fart. If the fart is louder or quieter than the volume of the radio, the sound is able to be noticed by others in the room. This is why a good memory and big band experience is necessary. Silent ones can be blamed on the dog. Loud ones can be blamed on the chair. In the event that there are no dogs or chairs around, look for babies or little brothers. Just don't blame the other person because they know it wasn't them, and then this will make them suspect you. I have found that blaming senior citizens is handy because they usually aren't even aware that somebody cut the cheese and they can't be certain it wasn't them. Blaming dogs, people, and furniture is fine, but a true gentleman never sits in somebody's lap and releases rear end racket unless that lap belongs to a sibling or a father, or it just looks inviting, or you can get up and run away really fast before you get beaten up. Sitting in someone's lap and farting is how memories are made. If you are truly alone with a girl and you aren't comfortable enough to fart on her yet, pay attention to this. But put both hands to your back pockets, one in each pocket. Grab a handful of butt cheek in each hand and pull them as far apart as possible and release the fart as slowly as you can. Or just leave the room for a second because it might stink. Also, the key to passing gas with class is to pass gas like this, with your pinky up.